Hey guys, Lance Scott Lighthouse. So, I wanted to do another candle for you guys because I really feel like it's this time with all the downloads and all the planetary things going on. I thought now would be a perfect time to get in touch with your psychic abilities, the higher intuition. And actually, during meditation today, I actually heard in my head in the same place. That's the only way I can describe it. When I told y'all in a recent video about when I was at a friend's house, and I found out later in a reading that it was her mom, her passed on mom, that told me, build it and they will come. And it was before I started my YouTube channel, before when I'd come to California and then went back to Mississippi, had a hard time letting go of my house, but I started my YouTube channel there. And now, of course, we're continuing in North California. But I actually, during meditation today, heard a voice say hello. So I don't know exactly what the universe has in store, but in meditation, and like I told y'all, before I go to sleep at night, I am starting to, when I see like a picture, I think it's a person that's passed on. But in one time, and I told y'all about her too, the lady in the khaki pants and one of those old-fashioned braided belts, I felt like she was a live person. Either she's a spirit guide or something. I couldn't hear what she was saying, but it has something to do with my car or something. I don't know. But the pictures I'm getting, I think, are people that are passed on. So I don't know, because I do have some medium abilities, because I have heard my boyfriend that passed away, Will, he's talked to me a couple of times, and my son's father has talked. He hasn't talked to me in a long time, but on and off for years after he first passed away, the first 20 years, I would feel him. There's a spot back here in the back of my head will actually crawl when there's somebody here. And I've had it happen. Sky's in the background. She's wanting to play, and I'm not wanting to play right now. But anyway, so this is a 3-inch in diameter, and I think it's 3 inches tall too as well. It's a white candle. This is what I'm going to use for my spirit candle. I have put on here to increase my psychic abilities, to increase my intuition, to hear, and I just carved it. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but I just carved in the letters on it, okay? And then I uploaded zodiac signs and planetary symbols. And on the top here, I have the sun for success, the planet Jupiter for expansion, Mars for activation. I have the symbol for Leo, because I'm a Leo, and that is to guard what you have. And then I have Taurus on here, which is to gain and keep luxury. And then I have a couple of runes on here, like Soilu for success, Ing, and I have a couple other things on here. You just have to use your intuition. So whatever you carve on your candle is what your intuition is going to tell you. So, and you can put on here to better hear or understand my angels, to increase my psychic abilities, to have more psychic dreams, to hear my angels. And actually, I think I have all of that carved on here. And I wrote increase my, and then you fill in the blank. Okay, and I'm using white because you can use white for anything, and it's a basic color, and to me it's just, white, is love, is purity, love. It can be spirituality, and you can also use a purple candle for that, guys. Pink you can use for love, red you can use for action, grace for neutrality, black is to reverse negativity or a stalker, or the guys, it's the colors. They also, a lot of them have to do with how you feel about them as well. You have to do your own research. I'm going to help guide you, but you have to do some of the work yourself, okay? So that is everything I've put on this candle. Now, because jasmine is a spiritual herb, spiritual oil, that's what I'm going to use. But if you don't have any kind of oils, and I have some, I've got to replace some of mine. Some of them are kind of old. But your intent is what's most important. So when you put this stuff, when you put your wishes and desires on there, I just suggest holding the candle and focusing on your intent. Okay? Also focus on your intent when you write on the candle. And these are big enough to be able to write, to start one place and write a whole sentence. And you can write, just try to keep them all in the same kind of, like if it's spirituality based, increase my intuition, increase hearing and knowing what my angels say, or increasing my intuition, hearing my angels. You get the idea. So jasmine is a spiritual oil. Okay, and I realize not all of y'all are going to have, and I'm going to also make some powders, guys, and try to do them with powders or with herbs and herbs and things that you would have in your closet. But if I do make one that has extra additions of herbs that you have to order or grow yourself, you can omit those, and as long as when you charge the powder you use your intent, you're still going to get the same results. I'm just a purist, or what they call a purist. I like, if I find a recipe and I add my own stuff to it, because I always do, to make it my own, I just like to, especially if I use someone else's idea of a powder, and there's loads of books out there, guys, as a base, then I add my own additions. I just like to use the original recipe, because if it worked for someone else, it might work for me. But then when I add my own ideas to it, it helps add to the power and the intent of the powder for your own personal use. Does that make sense? I hope so. So, this is baking parchment. You can buy this at the dollar store, which is where I got it, Dollar General. They have parchment paper. It's a blue and white thing, and I think I paid $2 for it, okay? But that is so that I don't get the oil and the powder all over my cute little table here, okay? So what I'm going to do with this candle is I'm going to open this up. Oh, the little lid thing always comes on there. And guys, you can order these little bottles from either... what was the name of them? There's a bottle company. It used to be Sunburst Bottle Company, but they've changed the name. You can also order these little brown bottles from Isis, too. They do also sell those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this jasmine oil. And this jasmine oil, like I said, is spirituality, for spirituality. And I'm just going to coat the candle. And I'm going to think of my intent, which on here is increase my intuition. Increase me understanding what my angels are saying to me. Increase my intuition and my psychic dreams. That my conscious mind as well as my unconscious mind will know what messages I'm getting. Okay. And I don't have any paper towels today, but you might want to keep a little paper towel to keep the, oh God, guys, this smells like heaven. Oh, jasmine oil is awesome. I also do not use, now these are true essential oils. I always add a little bit of jojoba oil to it, because jojoba is not, you can use olive oil, but olive oil will go rancid after a while. Jojoba's from jojoba, I probably don't pronounce it right, and I don't care. But jojoba oil is from a plant, I think, and it won't go as bad as quick, okay? And then my angel powder. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to lay my candle down here, and I'm going to sprinkle this on here, because I want it to actually get, and I've got to make some more, I want it to get into the crevices. Sky has the zoomies right now, guys. She's running back. Sky, stop. She's running back and forth. Every time I do a video, she doesn't like the thing getting the attention. Now, as I rub this powder in here, let me show y'all something else really cool, guys. You can see what I wrote on it. That to me also impacts your conscious mind. Sky, stop. Okay. And I'm being told my phone's running out of storage space. But anyway, so then guys, just say something simple like, upon this candle I've written all my dreams and desires and goals. Please bring them to fruition. In the name of, you can say Jesus if you're a Christian. You can say in the name of my angels, spirit guides, and my ancestors.